Our sort of memory for many people. It's been over 50 years, and so when they see the footage and they see the moon buggies driving around and the amazing stories of landing on the moon, I think that's where you can just see people's eyes widening again to be taken back to those moments.
I mean, you share so many amazing facts on stage, one of which, the smell of space. Now, if you said to anyone, what do you think space smells like? I don't think they would come up with this answer.
No, and to be clear, this isn't the smell inside the space station.
Yeah.
People have been on board there for nearly 25 years. Yeah. This is the smell outside, and every time we bring somebody back in from a spacewalk, or if we bring an experiment in, there's kind of like a smell. It's
but there we are.
So the next time you're having a barbecue, just close your eyes and go, I'm in space.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, listen, I've got to ask about Mars. President Trump said at his inauguration that he will send astronauts there. How far off are we?
Yes, I mean, it's something we're working to right now. The moon is the first step, and that's the Artemis programme. Europe is very much involved in that. We should see the first 4 astronauts go off in just over a year's time to orbit the moon, a bit like Apollo 8 did. I reckon we're about 15 years from seeing those first human missions to Mars. It's a challenge, but there's nothing insurmountable. We've got all the technology we need right now to do the Mars mission, so it's really exciting.
Wow. I know a big part of the tour as well is obviously Q&As, as you were mentioning.
Yes.
And we got so many questions, so thank you so much. We've got this one from Cara, who says, my 9-year-old son would like to know what has been Tim's most memorable moment of his whole career.
The most memorable moment, it has to be going out on a spacewalk. There's a moment that we're so isolated out there. It's actually really nice.
Yeah. Catherine, we were talking about space beef just moments ago, and you actually have a bit of beef with one of Tim's colleagues.
I've got space beef with Chris Hadfield.
Oh, that's understandable.
Because I think an astronaut is such a wonderful hero. No one's got beef with an astronaut, so I like to choose unlikely adversaries. I'm going for David Attenborough next. The gentleman is from my town, and he's a hero, and I'm a disgrace, so I've just chosen him as my enemy, and he takes it really well.
Have you met?
We have just met, actually, the last time I was in
How did
Canada.
it go? Because this has been going on for years.
It's been going on for about a decade.
Yeah.
I worried that he would have heard of my jokes, and he did. He knew them all. I made fun of him for having a mustache. I said he looked like someone's shot a substitute teacher into space. I forget like everything, but he was cool about it anyway. I feel sick, Tim Peake, watching what you've done. I'm so scared of space, and I'm scared of the ocean. I like the atmosphere and the pressure right where I am, and I actually really, of course, admire space. Travel. I'm just so scared of it.
Chris has a great sense of humour.
He has.
I'm sure he took it really well.
He was great. And so now I need a new enemy.
But apparently you can have creature comforts in space. So Tim, there's a Polish astronaut who is taking dumplings into space with him. So, Casey, what would you take with you if you were to go?
The only thing I'd want to take is a pair of ruby slippers so I could click my heels and be back in.
So like Catherine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going.
Terra firma.
What do you take with you? What makes you feel at home?
Oh, food-wise, it'd have to be fish and chips, I think, or a good curry. I'm not sure, but it'd be interesting. We don't wear any slippers or shoes. We just wear socks.
Well, I'm not going. I'm not going if they haven't got ruby slippers.
Yeah, no shoes for that long as well. I never thought about that.
Now that makes it more appealing.
That makes it comfortable.
Thank you very much. Tickets to Tim's tour, Astronauts: The Quest to Explore Space, are out now. Still